not really approach the lane.
Slippery the members of Afrika are is going to gentlemen now. Love
that's a good
throwing clocks, brilliant. As we're going to dive Ixu, as there's the flash headbutt into the wall, and yeah, Ixu's been lit on fire, and that is something that maybe DRX could take some notes for, because that's a play that they went for in game number 2, I believe, and it went horribly wrong. That was pretty clean.
We're getting to see that poke come online, especially with the Nidalee. They're really trying to force it, but Ixu is just not really going to have much of a lane at this rate. They're not being able to push in the bottom side just as fast because of the Rift Herald. There is that one Infernal Drake that they did pick up here. You can see that his team as a whole, 3,500 gold ahead.
Yeah, 7 plates to be taken already. And,
oh
my god!
Fly.
I've seen Ash arrow hitboxes hit before that flash.
Yeah.
Well, Fly actually in a bunch of trouble over here as the flash forward. Mickey not going to find the dissonance damage as Keen. He's going to join in, and that is a very dead Orianna over the top. So, Solo on Prince don't find anything bottom side, and yeah, this is dead Mickey in the mid lane. Heroic Charge doesn't get the stun, but the Q is going to be there, and yeah, just slight charge on that ulti out from the Poppy buys enough time, and a very comfortable kill there for Fly.
We've been seeing that from Spirit. He's pulled it off twice. It's just so annoying. You know, that little Yordle just running in your face. Exactly. He doesn't care about what you're doing.
Hybrid, yeah, there's a Tahm Kench walking at you. Tongue Lash is going to land. There's another flash heroic charge. True Shot Barrage is flashed there by Hybrid. The Spirit's now getting taken down low. Good teleport in from Ixu was Keen. A little bit late to the party. He does have the Gnar. Finds 2 into the wall. And no one on Afrika has died yet apart from Keen just then. Now Fly looking for the paddle star, but doesn't find it there onto Hybrid and Secret. And now Mickey's going to make the rotation down. 4 versus 5 here for Afrika, but Fly in the front line. Somehow Ixu is dead again. And there's a hula hoop randomly chilling in the middle of the lane. 1 for 1 in the end. Both top laners to go down. So on. There have been more Gnars than...
I think he's just dead.
Yeah, that paddle star is going to land. That's so much damage, but he does walk out. Oh, the flash forward. And the Ashe is dead, but the Strangle Thorns are there as well. Secret does do a lot of damage. Keen's here, and oh my god, that boomerang did approximately 1 trillion damage. Now Mickey still running for the hills. Spirit does have the steadfast presence for the movement speed, but Dissonance is pretty good as well. Is now Flawless.
He was kind of slow to get in there. I don't think we're going to get to see it, as we're going to take a look at how this one started. Keen just lands the max range boomerang. Hybrid disappears, but so does the Ezreal with a nice root from Secret. But he has about 3 health, so
yeah,
Keen is with his insane CS as well.
Yeah, Mickey gonna get ulted, but does ult Spirit back himself, and oh my god, Fly's damage is absurd. He went back and I think got a full book, which I would have liked the other book, to be honest. He got 6 stacks on his Dark Seal, but you know, you'll take what you can get. Ixu in trouble, World Ender, but I think his world might be ending. Does have flash, no, doesn't quite have flash just yet, as the boulder is gonna land onto Hybrid. There's the Mystic shots that we expect out of the man, but he actually misses the last one. Hybrid is going to make his way out.
And he's got a QSS as well, so they're just looking for plays like this to catch someone out.
Yep, Shockwave, there's the flash. Mickey's still very dead. Gets a boulder to the face, and that's going to be Fly picking up his 6th here from the mid lane of Afrika. We'll see whether Afrika decide that this is going to be their time to take a Baron, or something like that. As Secret and Flawless, this is a lot of damage if they do manage to land their abilities. Stranglethorn's not invested. The Spirit will find the heroic charge, and over the wall goes Keen. Goodbye, Mr. Nidalee. There's now Ixu looking for some of these knockups, but the Hyper is going to proc. He's slowed down, and this Gnar is so frustrating. As there's the knockup from the ulti. Ixu goes golden, wanting to see what's going on. That's a big fat flash. As Mystic's over the wall, easily able to take down the kill onto the Aatrox. And now, maybe, with only 2 alive, it's time for the Baron. You know?
Wow!
We're zooming all the way back in. I think Jonas Strong fell asleep.
Yeah, he's like, whoop!
All right, they go back in though.
I don't blame him. This hasn't been the most exciting game, guys.
No, it really hasn't.
It's been, we've been kind of sitting here for about 15 minutes, maybe more.
Yeah, we should have been talking about other things. What's your favorite cereal?
This kind of feels like the way that Jennera used to lose.
Yeah, right.
Where it was like they would get behind in the early game, they would like try to skirmish, maybe get a couple of kills, and then just like inevitably sit back in their base for like 30 minutes and then eventually just get pushed in and lose.
Well, Fly just dodged a spear with his portal jump. That looked really cool. It's probably the coolest thing to happen so far this game.
Maybe Hybrid can do something here.
Well, Baron buff is now done.
Oh.
Strangleform. Interesting. As heal comes out. No, it wasn't. That was the Primal Surge. Ixu getting chunked. He's getting slowed as well. I mean, the Gnar and the Ezreal have problems when it comes to that, as there's the Devour, and there is the Wallbang. And Spirit does find a good knock up there onto Hybrid. They haven't managed to kill him just yet, though, as Ixu. He's going to throw his life away for the cause. And Keen is so incredibly big. Finds the Mega Gnar, no wallop. As now Ixu once again looking for more, but Mystic just splashes on top of his face and grabs that kill. Nexus turret's now to be taken down, and Afrika in the end. It took them 37 minutes. I don't think there was very much doubt in anyone's mind that they were going to win, but they do manage to take down the Nexus in a very clean and controlled victory that could have probably been done 15 minutes earlier.
Never really made a stand.
Yeah.
Even at their Nexus, they're like, well, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back everybody to LCK. And it was Afrika versus SP, and we had a very one-sided stomp on the side of Afrika Freaks. We saw Jungle Poppy as well. We heard that Spirit's Poppy Jungle was so strong that every team had to ban it away, but this time around it was like through the pick and ban phase, and Spirit was able to pick it. And Afrika was really confident going in for a lot of blind picks in solo lanes, allowing that SP to have counter picks. But we had a very one-sided match still. With this kind of draft edge that Sorean Prince could have secured. So we wanted to analyze the early phase of the game that actually made Sorean Prince to lose the whole control of their game. The laners, Afrika laners were so confident that they were actually laying Kingdom in the opponents, and Sorean Prince, they weren't able to get any meaningful snowball off of their laning phase. Then let's check out the first highlight that we want to talk about. So we saw Ashe and Zyra. So what's the jungling path over here? We had a very critical blunder. The key point of the Ashe-Zyra comp, or rather the Ashe-Hawkshot, comes from the level 2 power spike. So the side of Ashe has to push lane really hard in order to hit level 2 first and scan the whole jungle to find out where the enemy jungler is. But that was a very slow Hawk, and another mistake over here. Hybrid was only focusing on the red camp, so he couldn't really find. The Poppy was trying the popcorn chickens over there because they couldn't see Zoe, Poppy all together. Nidalee was so choked that he just went back to base. But turned out that Poppy was moving towards the scuttle and then encountered Nidalee later on. This was pretty much where the game was over for the side of Sorean Prince. Outside of that, I also want to point out one of the things happened during the laning phase. Watch Orianna over here. He did really poorly here, to be honest. Well, I mean, he had lens, but he was going up against a player who took teleport for laning phase. So Mickey shouldn't be losing like this. Mickey already popped both of his potions. Now he only has one ability to recover his health. He took 2 hits out of 3 shots that Fly had put in during the laning phase. And also, with this lane priority, actually, Afrika Freaks was able to keep making Sorean Prince players think that they are going for some setup in the jungle. Based on this kind of laning phase, Sorean Prince, they were so caught up with the thought that they are enemy jungle hiding, enemy players hiding in the jungle looking for a setup all throughout the game. And it's time to check out the player of the game on the side of Africa Freaks. Fly on the Zoe play. Pond wanted to point out that he's been doing really great job, especially just for the laning phase. Last time when Africa won, he was the solo POG. And this time around, he once again got another POG on the side of Africa. Whenever Africa comes back to their form, it is actually important to have Fly to perform like this. Whenever he's doing this analysis, he really looks deeply into the laning phase, how the CSing is going, how the skill shots are landing, where the CS gap started to happen, where was the point the opponent started to use the potions and stuff like that. And truly, that was a huge win on the side of Fly. And with this lane priority coming out for Fly, Africa Freaks was easily picking up a victory up against Sorean Prince. Now it's time to move on to game number 2, Africa Freaks versus Sorean Prince. I'm gonna pass it back to our casters. Thank you!